What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and it is Wednesday. It is our live hangout day, as it usually is every Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We are live for you and with you. We do these things because, well, we love doing them. That's what it's all about. This is your chance to ask us questions in real time, to have your chance to win some free magic. Normally, we also have a guest on now. That seems to be the trend where we have a guest come on and I interview them when we chat about their brand new releases. Last week we had Cody Nottingham. So we have different people come on, and this is your chance to also get your first peek at our brand new Vegas studio facility. Now, this is just your initial peek. I'm going to have a lot more to show you as we go forward, but this is just the beginning, and I'm so stoked to be here with you this week and to show you what is going on. So a few shout outs along the way, as we always do. I want to give some shout outs to some of my friends out there that are watching. I think it's only fair that we start out probably over on YouTube, because that's where I see some friends popping in now. So some YouTube friends, what is going on out there? Ross, I see you. Deb, how we doing? Blaine, how we doing? Bradley Mack, Curtis Lee, nice to see you. J.A. Magic, I see you out there. And Jorge, how are we doing? All right, so a lot of good friends out there. See some new faces. If you are a new viewer, tell me how you found the show. That is always a really fun thing. What's up, Garth? I see you out there. Garth Oldman. Jake Heinz, how we doing? What's shaking, man? Sebastian, I remember you, man. Hope you're doing all right out there on this Wednesday. Hope all of you guys are having a good Wednesday. We got Zagix out there from Peru. All right, so Alexander, nice to see you. I see you out there. All right, cool. So again, we do these shows, if you're new to all this, each and every Wednesday at New Pacific. And this today is going to be a little different. We are not going to be showing any of your clips. The reason why, I've been moving into this new space for you, trying to get everything ready and have a lot more work to do. So today is going to be more of a Q&A session. You guys can ask me magic questions. I'm also going to do some giveaways, give you guys a chance to win some free stuff. And I'm also going to give you the winners from last week's giveaway of Rift. Last week we had Cody Nottingham on. And so I think we should get some of this business stuff out of the way. So up first, let's announce our winner. Scott Vance says he would use Rift at work at the dispatch window. So that's a pretty fun pretty fun way to use Rift. And Scott is our winner. So congrats to Mr. Scott Vance. Hit me up, Scott, and I will be able to hook you up with that. Also, we have our YouTube winner as well, and I think I actually just saw his face pop up. Congratulations to Mr. Garth Oldman is our YouTube winner. You, sir, have picked up a free copy of Rift as well. He said that he's also does some locksmithing, so he'd probably pull a window through a car window lockout. I really thought that was a clever way to use that. When it comes to going and doing something to help people, and then, hey, check this out. And it's like, well, hold on a second. You just did this through my window. When else can this guy do it? So anyway, congrats to those guys on picking up a free copy of Rift. Best way to get in touch with us, right up there, that is probably over on the Murphy's Facebook page, Murphy's Magic Supplies. Hit us up over there. Send us a private message. If you don't use Facebook, don't worry. You can use that email address popping up below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. That is your place to get in touch with us. And so hit us up, and we'll hook you guys up with a free copy of Rift. All right. So congrats to our winners once again. And I did mention before, we are going to give you guys a chance to win some free stuff today. And I want to kind of give you some details before we jump into some of the Q&A stuff. Of course, the other thing I do want to do in just a second is to jump over to our Facebook page and give some shout outs over there too. Today we are going to give away a couple fun things. Up first, we are going to give away actually we're going to have a live winner today. That's going to be winning a free copy of Rift as well. So stay tuned for that in just a sec. I'll give you all the deets on how you have a chance to pick up a free copy of Rift live today. That is going to be happening here in just a second. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second here. So I'm just going to pull up our Facebook feed and give some shout outs along the way over there too. I like to do this every week. I like to give some shout outs over on Facebook. So let us see what is going on over there. All right, let's pop up these peeps here. Always some good friends popping up over on Facebook. Let me just see. Also, we're going to give away, I'll kind of not ruin it, but I'll kind of give you the deets. We're also going to be giving away a free copy of Everlast today. 2 free copies. This is not going to be live giveaways. These will actually happen over the next week. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, I will give you all the details on what Everlast is all about. That's going to be a really, really fun thing to tell you about, because I'm actually really excited about Everlast myself. And I don't really get excited about a whole lot of stuff. This is something I think you're really going to like. So if you haven't heard about Everlast yet, hang tight. But I will give some shout outs right now over on Facebook. I see you, Krish, out there. How we doing? I see Mark Bell. It says I should have Rand Pink on as a guest with that background. All right, Mark, I hear you. I hear you, Mark. All right. Daniel Ricks, all right. It's good to see you, my friend. Nick Marshall, always a pleasure. Nice to see you, sir, as well. Let's see here. TJ Anderson, good to see you, TJ. Thank you, Nick. Glad you're digging some of the new studio stuff. All right. Alex, good to see you too, buddy. All right. So I'm seeing some friends pop up. This is cool. Again, if you are just joining me, we are streaming right now from our brand new Las Vegas facilities, the Murphy's Vegas Studios. Now, this is only one of the sets that I'll be using going forward. I'm going to have a lot of other fun stuff to show you with the show, all right? But up first, let's give away a free copy of Rift in real time. Let's do that. Again, if you didn't see this yet, this is a really, really practical and workable version of the card-through window. The nice thing about this one is there's no palming involved. So I'm going to have you look at the trailer real quick for Rift if you haven't seen it yet. And then I'm going to tell all you guys watching live right now how you have a chance to win a free copy in real time right now. All right, so this could be really easy, but I did want you guys to know that that's coming up in just a sec. So check out the trailer once again for Rift. I'll be back in just a sec. Let's kick things off. Let's hook one of you guys up there, out there with some free magic. All right.
I'm Cody Nottingham, and welcome to Rift.
What I want to do is just have you touch a card, any card you want. You want to change your mind, or do you want this? Okay, so take a look at it.
Your spectator selects a card, shuffles it into the pack themselves.
I'll have you hold these here, and I want to spread them. Kind of like this. And if I can have you just hold the cards like right here. I want to go on this side, and I'll show you my hands real quick. I want to stick my hands behind my back.
Show your hands empty, and you're able to pull their selection through the window visually with your mouse. Rift is the cleanest card-through window on the market.
I got nothing in my hands, definitely nothing on the window at all. All right, check this out.
Rift requires very minimal sleight of hand. Your hands are completely empty before, during, and after the effect, and there is nothing in your pockets or in your sleeves.
Boom, that's how it's done.
What?
What was your card?
No way! He shuffled the card, I picked it out, and the next thing I know is on the other side of the window.
Rift is completely hands-off, and it's very easy to perform.
What was it?
This is Rift.
All right, my friends, and welcome back. You just saw the trailer again for Rift. If you haven't seen it yet, that is by my good buddy Cody Nottingham. Had him live last week to answer all the questions you guys might have about Rift. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that, you can check out the replay. You can watch it over on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Get all the deets about that. So right about now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give one of you guys a chance, just one of you, a chance to win a free copy of Rift. Here's all you got to do. I'm going to take out a card because this is a card-through window. I'm going to take out one of the cards from my deck here. Take this out. And I'm going to slide this up against my monitor here. That way, you know I'm not switching anything. You can see it's right there. No cheeky business at all, right? Now, each one of you gets one chance to guess what the card is, all right? You all get one chance to guess what that card is. If you post more than once, you're disqualified. Facebook friends, same goes for you. And Facebook friends, also because you're watching over there, why don't you click the share button too? Let's get this out there. But right now, we'll give you guys a chance to win. A chance for one of you to win, I should say, a free copy of Rift. So all of you out there right now, post what you think the card is. I'm going to keep an eye on the YouTube channel first, and then I'm going to pop over to Facebook and have a look too. So let's see what you guys are saying. I am looking at YouTube right now, so let's see if any of you guys have it right about now. This is so stressful. Sorry, Curtis. I'm trying to give away some free magic. 14 of clubs. Good guess, David. Sorry. All right, I see someone out there. All right, so let's stop. I think all of you guys are watching over on. All right, all right, all right. Okay, again, all of you get one guess. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I did see someone that has it so far. I'm going to say that much. I will say it that someone out there on YouTube did hit it. All right. So with that said, I'm now going to pop back over to Facebook and see if any of my Facebook friends hit it as well. All right. Let's see. Let's pop up the old Facebook again. Let's see. Nice to see some friends out there watching, by the way. I see some of my good buddies I haven't seen in a while. What's up, Ben Cook? You're definitely one of those peeps. That's David Shealy. Good guess. Good guess. Daniel Ricks. Let's see. Ace of Hearts from Jeremiah. Jonathan. Oh, sorry. 3 of Clubs. 7 Hearts. Liking the new studio. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. Glad you're digging it. This is just the beginning of many, many things to come. It's 8 of Clubs. Good guess, Nick, because you do know my favorite card is 8 of Clubs. That would be too easy, but I like your style. Leon, good guess. Nope. 7 of Spades. Nope. Haven't seen anyone over on Facebook hit it. All right, so I think what we're going to do is it looks like 2 of you did hit it. All right, I'm going to show you guys what the card is here. So the card was the 4 of Spades. So I did see Tyler Payne. I saw Tyler hit it over on Facebook. So congratulations to you, Tyler. You hit the jackpot on that one. So Tyler, because you're watching over on Facebook, why don't you just hit me up on the page right there, Murphy's Magic Supplies. Hit me up as a private message. Give me your details, Tyler Payne, and I'll get you hooked up. I am going to pop back over to YouTube because I think it was my buddy Sebastian. Look like a new friend. So let me see. Yeah, all you guys are saying 4 spades now. I love it. So Sebastian, where are you? Let's see. And I got to make sure he only guessed once. Those are the rules. Let's see. No, Stefan. It was Stefan Barksdale. So Stefan, congratulations to you. You did hit it, Stefan. So congratulations to you. And Stefan, because you are watching over on YouTube, you can visit us over on our Facebook page if you want to. Drop me a private message there. That is Murphy's Magic Supplies. Or if you prefer, Stefan, you can drop me an email at the address below. That is social@murphysmagic.com, and we will get your information and hit you up also with your copy of Rift from Mr. Cody Nottingham. So congratulations to both of our winners in real time. All right, good stuff. All right. So like I told you guys, we're going to be doing more and more fun stuff as we go forward. It's not just the new studio and the new set and stuff that's going to be fun, but we're also going to be doing more giveaways and a lot more live guests are going to be joining me. Again, today I didn't want to do a guest. You know, I am in a new space here. This is a dedicated space now just for these shows, and so I want to make sure everything was set up and good to go. So today, again, if you're just joining me, it's more of a Q&A session. If you guys have any Magic questions, I am going to give you a chance to win some other Magic too, so hang on tight for that. But this is more of a Q&A day. Ask any Magic questions you might have, and I'll be more than happy to do that. And also, if you have any feedback for me, any show suggestions, anything like that, more than happy to hear you and try to bring it on the show. I know earlier, before we started all this new stuff, people wanted more of the guests and stuff. So we've definitely started to amp that up. So we are listening to your feedback. That's very important to us. And then also, after we do more and more of this type of stuff, we're also going to be bringing back your video clips again. So we're bringing back more of your clips that might be now a dedicated show once a week for that and a dedicated show once a week just for guests. So we're trying to mix things up to keep things moving and grooving. So it's a lot of fun, though. All right. So, yes, congratulations, Stefan. All right. And speaking of winners, if you guys are just joining me, we did have some winners from last week's show, also that won Rift. Facebook winner last week was Mr. Scott Bance, and our YouTube winner from last week also was Mr. Garth Oldman, who I see is watching us live over on YouTube. So I did see a question here. This is a good one because it definitely is a good question here. Thank you, Eva. I'm glad you like the new background. Phil, do you have the Jam Cam in the new studio? We will, Phil. Dedicated spot just for the Jam Cam, so it will never go away. Before, I was kind of trying to like multitask between multiple cameras, dedicating them for different things. Now, because of this new space, this new studio, we will have a dedicated spot just for the Jam Cam week after week. So I'm very excited to bring that back to you. All right. Favorite deck? Nolan, I don't really have a favorite deck. I usually stick with things like the bicycle playing cards. I am actually working on my own deck as well, though, or decks. But don't look for that anytime soon. So, and Garth, I see you there. That is good news that you are here and you're very happy. I like that. All right, all right. Ryan, watch you at the table. Awesome, man. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. I'm glad you dig it, man. All right, cool stuff. Best book in your opinion? I think Guero, Card College. I'm a card guy for the most part. I really, really dig Card College. That's one of my favorites for sure. Why don't you guys try giving away the Dartfall deck? Well, Curtis, I mean, you just never know what's going to happen on these live shows. I might have a Dartfall deck to give away. Come on, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Love your setup. Thank you, Rohan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm very proud of what we got going on and what we're going to be bringing you to. This is only just the beginning. Very, very excited to show you what else we have coming up for you. It's only, like I've told you, since I've started doing this, things are only going to get better because you guys are definitely worth it. Do you go through every submission? I do not. That's a different part of our company. But if you guys are interested in submitting magic to us, because it is a very popular question, how do I submit magic to you? I'll give you guys the deets right about now. I'll walk you through it. That way, if you do want to submit magic to us, you will know exactly how to do that. All right, so let me just pull it up for you. That is one of the fun things with all this. So if you want to submit magic to us here at Murphy's Magic, go to murphysmagic.com. Go all the way down to the bottom of the page. And you will see right there, right below 5 free tricks, says Submit Magic. So we're going to click on that guy. Submit Magic. And we'll pull up the page and give you all the details. We got some questions for you to answer for, some Q&A stuff. And then below, we have your information we're looking for. One good thing to do is to have the YouTube video that's unpublished, like an unlisted video. And that way we can see it, but no one else can, and it's protected. And we do like to usually have you guys know how the trick works. That's a pretty important thing too. So if you want to get in touch with us and submit your magic, feel free to. Again, I'm not part of that team, but we do have some great guys that do help to find the good stuff that's out there. And we know that you guys have it. So don't be shy. Hit us up. All right. Another thing I want to remind you guys about Murphy's Magic is we get this question a lot. I can't order from your website. The reason for that, guys, is because Murphy's Magic is a wholesaler. We are a distributor to the magic shops. We don't sell direct to you. Doesn't mean we don't like you. But the cool thing is, though, anything you see on the Murphy's Magic website or anything on our social media, you can find that from your favorite magic dealers. If you do see something you like, contact them and they can get it for you. I just want you guys to kind of know that that's what we are. We are not a magic shop. We are a distributor. Okay, so just a few little details there. All right, let's pop back over to Facebook. All right, all right. David Brock, I picked up your At the Table lecture. Love it. Tons of good information. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Hope to see you as a lecturer in Vietnam. That'd be cool. I would love to go to Vietnam and lecture. If you haven't, though, you want to see some of my stuff, you can check out my recent At the Table lecture where you can watch that no matter where you are in the world. It's available as a download from your favorite magic dealer. So cool. Thank you, John Czar. Nice new studio. Thank you, John. This is only the beginning, my friend. Can't wait to show you what else I have in store for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Genuinely, one of my favorite times of the week is Wednesday Hangouts. Great magic conversation, great questions and answers, and a great... thanks, Alex. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you, thank you. All right. You get a nice feeling when you win a Dartfall. That's right, Nick Marshall. You won one of those bad guys. Jared McMullen, the new set looks right. Thank you, Jared. J-Rad, man, you have been amazing. You are my rock, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, buddy. Jeffrey Simmons, been a few weeks. Glad to watch live again. Thanks for the show. Of course, Jeff. I mean, that's what I'm here for, man. You're welcome. Glad to do it. Can you give any tips on the pass? I would love to give you some tips on the pass, Monaco. So let's jump to that. Unfortunately, I do not have the jam cam set up, but I do have a deck of cards here. So one thing I will say when it comes to the pass, and before I kind of talk about that, I want to say one other quick thing. So for you guys that don't know me, my name is Luke Dancy, and I live out here in Las Vegas. I've been around magic for about 30 years, both as a performer, as a creator of magic products on the market, and as a consultant. I worked for Chris Angel for 7 years, and I never, ever, ever pretend to know everything. I want to make that very apparent. But what I do try to do is share the information and knowledge that I have, and if I don't know certain things, I try to find the resources for you. But the pass is one of my favorite moves, and I do have some good tips on the pass. Well, I think that they're good tips. One of them is to not hold the deck and do the moves so tight. Be relaxed. Be relaxed. Don't worry about trying to do the move quick. Because let's say that you're doing You're holding the deck, you got your brake, and then all of a sudden you do this. Well, it looks like you've done something. People might not know what you've done, but they know you've done something. And to them, that's enough to know that they've busted you. So that's no bueno. So be relaxed, do it smooth. And when you're starting to learn it, make sure you learn it the right way. Don't try to jump in and go for speed. Do it smooth and relaxed, and that'll take you very, very far. I'll show you one that I learned from Jim Swain's book. This is called the dummy pass. And all of you guys can do this. This is very, very easy to do. And it goes over the heads of a lot of magicians too. So if you want to learn this real quick, grab your cards. I know you got them. And this is what you do. You get your breaks. Say we've got the King of Diamonds. And what you're going to do is, now that you got your break, you're going to do this, what a normal person would do if you hand them a deck of cards. They would say, is this your card? Is that it? So you kind of base this move around that. So what you do is, once you have your break, you're going to take all the cards below it, and you're going to pull them around, and you're going to show the bottom card of the deck and go, that's not it. Maybe dribble some more cards, or you can just put some down and lift up some more. That's not it. That's not it. And it's actually the card on top of the deck now. But you do that under the motion of, so get your card back on the deck. That's not it. That's not it. And then you secretly have it on top. The other thing I want you to realize too when it comes to the pass, you don't have to just do it. A lot of people think when you get your break, you have to do the move right away. The cool thing with the pass is you can wait a minute, put your hand down by your side with your break, and then come back and do the move when no one's even looking. You don't have to be a super, super technician to do moves sometimes. Base situational stuff that's going on around you, use that as misdirection to help you through some of the moves. So I hope to help you out. Again, when the Jam Camp does come back, we'll be more than happy to give you more love when it comes to that. All right. Let's see here. Good question, though, Monaco. It might have a way to make smoke ring possible. That would be cool. That was a really, really fun April Fool's joke, the smoke ring. That was a lot of fun for sure. Let's see here. Let me go back up here to the top of our comments. I will say You're at the Table is very good. I love it. Many good cards. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bob Miller, Luke, what is the best and most effective card effect or move you've seen in your personal opinion? Bob Miller, some of my favorite stuff, Bob, is actually from the card Magic Paul LaPaul. Some really, really good moves and stuff in there. If you guys have never seen that book, very affordable, very cheap book. Again, that's called the Card Magic Paul LaPaul. I'm actually going to see if I can pull it up. I think we carry it at Murphy's. Let me just see if I can bring that up on the screen for you. So yeah, that's one of my favorites. There's some really, really good moves in there. I don't see the book listed, but you can get the LaPaul wallet. But yeah, there's some really good stuff in the LaPaul book. Really, really like that. There's some really good moves and controls and things. Some very underrated stuff in there. Also, J.C. Wagner had some amazing stuff, some different moves and things that he did. Is a true worker, All right, let's pop back over to YouTube now. Give you guys some love. Let's see what is shaking over on YouTube. What's up, boys and girls? I know there's some girls over there too. Dummy Pass was awesome. Thanks, Luke. C. White, you are more than welcome. Glad to help you out there. Ricard, it's good to see you. All right, good to see you. We don't speak about the smoke ring. All right, Zach, we won't speak about that. Wagner's super close. Yes, David, it sure is. It's amazing, Dave. You're welcome, Stefan. Congratulations, Stefan, to you for picking up Rift here live. All right, let's see what else is going on up here. Have you checked out? I haven't seen that yet, Ryan, but Danny D. Ortiz is amazing. What's going on, Cameron? How we doing? Card College all the way, right on Illusion G. I like your style. All right. What's up, Sweden? Benjamin? How we doing out there? All right. Best finger ring magic out there. Luke, you know what? There's some amazing stuff from Mr. Garrett Thomas. I will actually pull up one of the projects from Garrett that I think that you would absolutely love. Garrett, again, is one of the best magicians around. A really, really talented guy. And when you hear his name with the stuff that he does, you know it's going to be solid stuff. Not all of it's easy. That's okay. Let's see if I can find his. And also his Inside the Mind of Garrett Thomas set is great. But if you're looking for ring stuff in particular, I'm just going to pull this up here so you can see it. He's got a lot of good stuff. Actually, there's another good one. Let me pull up the website for you. One of his really good things, you can see the banded DVD here. There's a few of them listed. It's because there's different sizes. But that's a really nice trick where you pull the ring through your fingers one by one. Looks really, really good. I think, is ring thing not on here? Let me go back up to the search. This ring thing is sick. I mean, it's just great, great stuff. So let's look together. There it is. I knew it was out there. It's also available as a download, which is great. No item. Oh man, did it get pulled? That's a shame. Let's see. Is it not listed anymore? There it is. Ring thing by Mr. Garrett Thomas. Check that out if you like ring magic. There's a ton of stuff on here. It's all impromptu stuff. So if you like ring stuff, that is one of my favorite resources for you. I'm also a big fan of a ring flight. So maybe you do some ring magic. I've actually got mine right here. This is Departure. This is what I have on my keychain. A lot of people ask me, look, what are your everyday carry things? This is one of them, obviously, because it's on my keys. This acts as a ring flight. It's built into the fob. And there you go. It's got a nice carabiner. It's only 30 bucks, guys. $30, and you have an amazing piece of magic ready to go at any time. And it literally just sits right there on your keychain. It doesn't get in the way. And very well made. And again, that's called Departure. Can't recommend it enough. If you're into kind of impromptu magic or ring magic, it's a great thing to have with you. So, good stuff. All right, let's pop back over to YouTube and see what other questions have been coming in. Good question there, Illusion G. All right, let's click the little arrow back down here. Here we go. Dummy pass by who? That was Jim Swain, Curly. That was by Mr. Jim Swain. No one's asking cards or money magic. You know, it depends on the situation. I really like money magic because people value money and they get surprised when you're able to do magic with it. So, yeah. Mr. Thomas' stuff is really good. I loved Ring Theory. Okay. Also, there was a new thing out there. I'm actually giving you guys a chance to win. I might as well pull this up now because we are talking about ring magic. And this is a really, really nice piece. You know, there's a thing out there called the Swami gimmick. If you're not familiar, it's a secret writer that allows you to read minds in a very, very open way, a very cool way. The only thing that was ever a little bit weird about it is that you do have to palm it in and out of play. Not a terrible thing. You have to keep it secretly hidden, get it in and out, and you have to do refills. This new thing, this is called Everlast. This, talk about ring magic. This thing never needs to be refilled. This is a Swami rider that you wear as a ring, so you don't have to get it in and out of play. You never have to refill it. Guys, it's only 25 bucks. It's sick. I mean, again, I don't see a lot of stuff that makes me go, wow, I wish I thought of that, or man, that's cool. I wish I thought of that. That's an amazing idea. I'm going to pop up the trailer in just a second and give you guys a chance to win this over the next week. We did some live giveaways a few minutes ago. Everlast, you're going to have a chance to win. I'll announce the winner next week. So I'll show you the trailer in just a second. But easily one of my favorite things with rings recently. There's a lot of good ring magic with this thing. It's not necessarily using the ring to do magic, but it is a device that's used out in the open, and they never know that you've got it on. So very clever idea, and I'll give you guys a chance to pick that up too. All right, but first let's jump back over to Facebook and get some more of your questions answered and give some more shout outs along the way. So hold on tight. Here we go, back over to Facebook. Daniel Ricks. All right, awesomely awesomeness. All right, Daniel. What's your favorite coin repertoire? Thank you. You know, CA, growing up, I did a lot of David Roth stuff. I really like a good coins across, and then I would do David Roth's one coin flurry, where you take the one coin and it jumps around, and at the end you produce a jumbo coin. That's one of my things I used to do a lot. Nick Marshall, Ring Flight Revolution is amazing. It is great. It's definitely an investment. It's a little more expensive. It's a lot more expensive than Departure, but it's very well made. Don't get me wrong. It's just, to me, it's also bigger, and I like the small thing with Departure. Columbus, Everlast is a great idea. And Columbus, hello. Nice to see you out there watching. All right. Amateo, how we doing? How to be creative and come up with new stuff and think out of the part, asking you because you were a creator. Yeah, I'm more than happy to answer that question, Amateo. So I'm still a creator. I still create stuff. I think what really helps is to have a good, solid foundation of the tricks that have come before. Use some of that as inspiration for what you can use to create with. You know, those are like your tools to use. The different methods that exist, different moves that exist. So a good foundation is a good start. Another thing to do is to just start trying to think of things in new and different ways. One of my favorite books is called A Whack on the Side of the Head. It is not a magic book, but it is a book on creativity, on how to be more creative. I'm gonna see if I can get it to pull up here so we can actually take a look at it. This book, though, again, it's not a magic book, but you can grab this from your favorite magic dealer, not magic dealer, I'm sorry, bookstore, dealer, book place. This is what it looks like. A whack on the side of the head. How to Unlock Your Mind for Innovation by Roger Von Oak. A fantastic book. It has good exercises on how to start looking at things differently, how to be more creative. Because the truth is, when you start to let your brain do that, when you start looking at things and you go, what if, or I could use it for that instead of that, when you start doing that without really thinking about it, that's when the real creativity starts to kind of pour out. And so that's a good resource, though, that book, A Whack on the Side of the Head. So check that one out. You may enjoy that one. Again, it's not a magic book, but if you want to get more creative in general, you can't ignore the stuff that works for creativity in general. You know what I mean? All right. Back over here to, let's go back over here to Facebook again. No, I had some other questions popping up. Let's see. Also, you could pop the ring on a thumb tip if you wanted a secure service way to. Yeah, that's true, Rob. Yeah, good. That's very true. Yeah. If you were not doing magic, creative magic, what would you do for a living? Good question, Kevin. I'd probably be more into broadcasting. I really love this stuff. Love this broadcasting stuff. And probably broadcasting, maybe as a news anchor or sport or something. I really like live broadcasting, if you can't tell. And also some voiceover work, which is a very interesting thing for me. I've been told I have a face for radio. So that's probably kind of the area I would have gone to if not for magic. Really into that world. And that's what's so fun about being able to mesh those worlds together with working here with Murphy's, is that I have a chance to do kind of both. I love magic, I love broadcasting, so now I can do both for you. All right. Leo, how we doing? Nice to see you out there. All right. Again, guys, if you're just joining me, we do this show each and every Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes we have a guest on, and you'll get notifications when we do, trust me. Sometimes we do shows like today, where it's just a Q&A. I try to answer questions about magic and do some giveaways, give you guys some free magic, get hooked up with some of that, which is a lot of fun. So this is something that we do each and every week. And if you're watching over on Facebook, make sure to click the share button, let your friends know this exists, that it's out there. We're really amping things up more and more. We are debuting part of our new Vegas studio today. That's where I am right now. So we have a lot more stuff to come, but this is just the beginning. So yes, stay tuned for more. It's going to be really cool to show you what else I have for you. All right, enough of that chit chat. Let's jump back over to YouTube and see what you guys have going on over on the YouTube today. And thanks again to all our friends for tuning in and watching today. If you're a new viewer, make sure to let me know how you found the show. I like to know that. It helps me to figure out how we can hook up more people that know about the show. All right. Let's see here. Luke, anyone, do you always follow the same script perform and improvise? Sometimes, for the most part, Greg, I do kind of stick with the same script. I kind of know what I'm going to say and know what I'm going to do. But there are times where I kind of improvise based on the situation. For the most part, though, definitely script, yeah. Because if you notice, when I do different tricks, I do say the same things. Have you guys ever considered doing live streams? Yes, Curtis. As a matter of fact, I have. I am looking at doing that because I do live in Vegas. Why not head over to a casino? That's not outside of our grasp. So yeah, that may or may not happen. So yeah, some casino love. I know I pulled that off when Magic Live was here. But yeah, we'll be doing more and more live stuff as we go forward. I can promise you that. It's only the beginning. Favorite pass, Ross is asking. I really, really like the pass I showed you guys earlier, the dummy pass. Also a big fan of the jiggle pass. You just give the deck a little jiggle, a riffle pass. Dribble is another fun one. So yeah, there's a few different ones. You know, the dribble. Yeah, so I do about 6 or 7 different passes, Ross. I'm kind of a pass junkie, I guess you could say. Blaine found the show through YouTube. That's great, Blaine. Thanks for checking us out. I hope that you're enjoying what you see so far. And by the way, guys, if you are tuning in for the first time, a little reminder, because we do these shows and we're going to be doing more and more. So you never want to miss a show. What you should do, if you're watching over on YouTube, like I just showed you my friends over there, make sure you subscribe to us. When you subscribe to the Murphy's YouTube channel, you get email notifications when we're actually live, so you don't miss out on any of our shows. It's pretty cool. If you're watching over on Facebook, the cool thing is I'm actually doing these reminders now where you can click the button when I schedule one of these, a get reminder button, and it'll actually pop up when we're live. The other way to do it though is make sure the notifications for the Murphy's Facebook page are turned on, and then you get notified every time we do something like this. So a few different options for you, just something to think about. But I want to make sure that you do know that we do a lot of these, and we're only going to be doing more. So don't want to miss out. Make sure you do one of those two things. All right. And we also do keep up with Instagram as well. I post stuff over on Instagram, so make sure you're keeping up with us over there. I do some live Q&A stuff on Instagram Live as well. So if you've never done that, I pop up a couple times a week and answer questions over there too. The only way you get notified that we are doing that though is if you follow the Murphy's Magic account over on Instagram. So make sure you're doing that. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let us see what's going on back over on Facebook. Keep those questions coming, guys. Again, this is more of a Q&A day today. My first real stream from the new Vegas studio, so didn't have any guests on today. All right. So the Butterfly Pass with Steven, Butterfly Pass. That is a good one, Nick. That's a good one for sure, man. Right on, right on. Krish, I mean, if you really think you have an idea for that, why not reach out to Tom Elberfield? You know, and you know, we had a lot of fun with the smoke ring, guys. It was a lot of fun, and there's still some people that they've been asking us where they can buy it. So I guess it was pretty believable. Matthew David Sheely, I'm in the Navy and we'll be moving to Japan next month. Any idea on the Magic scene over there? Places to go for Magic? Who's big over there now? In Japan. I know that the Asian Magic scene is awesome. I don't really know exactly where you should go. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. There may be Japanese magicians groups or something. Bro Gilbert, good to see you, and thank you for the love, man. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. So yeah, Matthew, maybe check out the internet. Not the internet, but like social media, might be some Facebook groups. Also, if there's anyone watching right now that's in Japan, because we do have a lot of people that are international bunch, and if you are new again, let me know where you're tuning in from, guys. Maybe we have some friends from Japan. So on Facebook, do we have any other friends from Japan? YouTube, any of you guys from Japan? Maybe we could like connect the dots here. That'd be pretty cool, right? So let me know. All right, all right. Let's see here. Let's see. Best 3-fly routine. I mean, I really like Bob Kohler's. It was nice with the gimmicks that he put out. I think he called that the ultimate 3-fly. It was a nice one. Who, in your opinion, has the best pass? Monaco asked that. Man, I mean, I liked the stuff Jim Swain did a lot. I've seen some other people really rock out passes. Bill Malone does some sweet pass work. That's a tough one. Let me keep thinking about that one, Benjamin. Invisible Pass is my favorite. Ricky Smith, is that the Ricky Smith? What? Ricky Smith, man. Dang, good to see you, brother. Haven't seen your face in a long time. Congrats, man. You're a family man now and all that. It's amazing. I miss our good times back in the TSD days, the second deal days. Those were a lot of fun, man. Miss you. Good times, man. We're all growing up, aren't we? Let's see here. Audio's low. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll check it out as we go forward. Let's see. Exiting now. Your favorite application of flap cards? I don't know if I have a favorite application. I like it when ink changes. I like it when like a drawing changes from one thing into another. So that's probably my favorite thing is you can actually make things like visibly change. Yeah. Let me see. Jay Sankey has a nice riffle pass. I have heard that for sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we'll get back to some more questions in just a second. I have been talking about this Everlast thing a little bit. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to pop up the trailer. You can see what it's really all about. And then I'm going to tell you all the details on how you can pick up a free copy of Everlast. This is something that I'll announce the winner next week over on next week's show. So you have a week to have a chance to enter. So if you're not watching this live, maybe you're watching this on demand, well, now you have a chance to pick up Everlast. So if you're not sure what it is yet, though, let's pop up the trailer and show you exactly what it's all about. All right? We'll be right back.
The lead is made from a soft metal that'll last for years. It doesn't require any special paper. It looks exactly like pencil, but can't be erased.
Tell me a number between 1 to 100.
22.
22.
No way. Mamma mia.
Because of its form factor, it's extremely low profile, hidden in plain sight, and never needs to be loaded or ditched.
Ray, that's your signature!
A writer that lasts a lifetime.
And there you see it, my friends. That is how you are able now to do the Swami gimmick without any refills. You never have to refill the thing. You don't have to hide anything. You don't have to palm anything in or out of play. It is there for you and ready to go at a moment's notice. The best part about Everlast, really, to me, is the price. It's only 25 bucks. You can grab it from your favorite dealer, but you also have a chance over the next week to win a free copy of Everlast. And here's all you need to do. Facebook friends, all you need to do is post a comment. Maybe because this one's about predicting stuff in real time, maybe tell me something that you would want to be able to predict in real time, all right? So that'll be this week's contest, how you can win a free copy of Everlast, is tell me what you would want to predict with Everlast, okay? Also, your chances do increase when you share this video. So if you want to also increase your chances on Facebook, you can share this video and you'll have a chance to win, a little bit better chances to win, I should say. If you are watching over on YouTube, same thing, post your comments though after this video goes up as an on-demand, because unfortunately your comments you're posting right now, they're not saved. So you need to post the comments after this goes up as an on-demand. Again, tell me what you want to predict with Everlast, what kind of prediction you want to make. Be as funny or as serious as you want. It's always fun to see where you guys go with this stuff. And next week on the show, we will announce both winners on who picks up a free copy of Everlast. I think this is in a size 10 and 12, but you're supposed to, I believe, wear it on your thumb. So we'll get all the details for you, though, on next week's show. So that's Everlast. And again, if you're just tuning in, we did announce the winners from last week's show. I'm going to show this one more time. This is the winners from Rift, what they would do with it. Congrats to Scott Vance. He said he would use Rift at work at the dispatch window. Congrats to Scott, our Facebook winner. And our YouTube winner was Mr. Garth Oldman. He picked up Rift as well. He says that he does some locksmithing too, and he probably pulled a card through a window that he had to unlock. So there you go, a couple of good things there. And we do giveaways each and every week, guys. So if you want to have a chance to win, all you got to do is tune in and you know, whether you're asking questions or finding out all these details, or if you're tuning in and checking out one of our guests, we have a lot of fun stuff going on for you. And we do these each and every week, every Wednesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is Luke Dancy. I'm your host, and it is a blast. And we're going to be adding more shows. So now it won't just be one show anymore. We'll be doing more shows throughout the week for you, too. So stay tuned for all the good news. But right now, let's jump back over to, let's go to YouTube again. It's been a little minute, a hot minute, a little bit of time since we've been over there. Let's see what you guys are doing over on YouTube. Hopefully you're not up to too much bad stuff. Let's see. That does look amazing, right? Yeah, Everlast is sick. Greg Williams, Luke, love the new studio, the new neon studio. All right, now that you apparently own Murphy's Magic, any chance you'll do a tour of the inside? I thought you mentioned something like that. Yeah, we will. We'll do, I mean, this is what you're seeing right here, Greg, is just one of these sets that we're going to have set up for our live stuff. So once I have everything else built up, we'll be sure to show you what's going on behind the scenes. But right now, everything's still kind of a mess, and I'm quickly trying to get everything together. But yeah, we'll be more than happy to do that for you. So take care, Ross. I see you got to go. Take care, man. Rasmus, welcome. Good to see you, Rasmus. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Favorite minimalism trick? You know what, Miles? Honestly, one of my favorite things with minimalism is just do a prediction using something like a Swami Rider. I also really enjoy a trick using my phone called City Prediction. That's a fun one. There's a couple of new apps and stuff that are out there, but predicting something in real time that you write down and they name it and you turn around, that's to me so powerful. And now Everlast lets you do that in such a cool way. So this Monday I was able to talk personally to Tamariz after a show. But wow, that's amazing, man. Tamariz is cool. Zach Pitt, if you could perform to anyone dead or alive and have the performance go completely wrong. Wow, Zach, that one caught me off guard. Wow. You know, I always wanted to meet and session with Larry Jennings when I was growing up. I'm a big fan of Larry Jennings' work. So I would say, even for this answer, sure, I would love Larry Jennings to watch me completely mess up. That's a magician. I don't know if you're looking for a more famous person, mainstream person, but from a magic perspective, I really am a fan of Larry Jennings. So probably Jennings. If you were asked to perform a card trick and prepare, what do you use? Cameron, good question. I actually taught a trick on my anti-table lecture called 4 piles, I think. And it allows you to borrow a deck, put 4 piles down on the table. Someone picks any pile, no force. That's the pile you use. You show that card. You show the other cards they did not pick. You hand those to other people to hold on to, and at the end, they all change into match the card that they picked. So the mates, basically. So you end up with a 4-of-a-kind revelation from a borrowed shuffled deck. So that's one of my favorite things to do. Of course, we all love the ambitious card. Sign a card and just have fun with it, jazz it up. So yeah. Favorite trick, Diego. One of my favorites is actually the mismade bill. I really love that trick. You borrow a bill, you fold it up, and now it's inside out. People actually believe you can do it. It's pretty crazy, man. Yeah. How can we win Everlast? And thanks for the great content. You're welcome, Life is Magic. I'll give you the deets again in just a minute. Luke, do you know a specific store to get Everlast? Reef, honestly, if you want to get Everlast or any of the other things I'm showing, you can pick them up from your favorite Magic dealer. We supply the Magic shops all over the world, so if you see something you like, if you haven't picked a Magic dealer yet, just Google online Magic shop and you'll see a list of them pop up, and you can pick your favorite from that. All right. So again, Life is Magic. If you want to have a chance to win Everlast, all you need to do on Facebook is to tell me what you would want to predict with Everlast. Maybe something funny or serious. And also Facebook friends, make sure to share this. That increases your chances. YouTube friends, a little bit different. Post your comments after this goes up as an on-demand. Same deal. Tell me what you want to predict with Everlast. And there you go. Cool. Logan, you're gripping the deck too hard. Sounds about right. Magic Tricks live. You're live too. All right, cool. Good to see you. Speaking of minimalism, just saw Banachek and Bobby Mata. Both are awesome. Bobby was hilarious. What are your thoughts? Minimalism versus straight up Magic. I love watching good minimalism, Greg. I've actually had a chance to watch Bobby Mata live in Canada. He was doing his weekly show. He's great. I really enjoy watching minimalism. I could watch Darren Brown for days. I mean, I love minimalism stuff. It's a lot of fun. And I really like how it's now being adapted to more mainstream stuff. So it's not just the sticky Q&A stuff, where people, you're just reading minds and stuff. Now it's getting very smart. I really like minimalism a lot these days. So yeah. Illusion G, how we doing? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good Wednesday out there. All right. What do you think of David Blaine? I think he's really, really great for Magic. I saw that he's now going to start doing a live tour, which is great. So are any of my friends watching live going to be joining David Blaine at one of his shows live? Do you guys have tickets for David Blaine live? I'd love to hear from you guys. So let me know. All right. While you guys are telling me that, I'm going to pull up Facebook again and see what you guys have to say, because we have people watching on both places. Let's see here. I'll predict Darren Brown's next move. Mark, that's funny. All right. I've had great success with Tinkai Palm, many areas. Tinkai Palm's a lot of fun, Bob. It's a lot of fun. How many magicians work for Murphy's Magic? There's a handful of us. There's a few of us. We've got about 60 or 70 people that work for Murphy's Magic. I think maybe 4 or 5 of us are magicians. So not a whole lot, the ratio there, but it's good, I like it that way. I really do. What's the best elastic thread to use for the rising card trick? I'm a beginner. Ellis, if you haven't seen it yet, and thank you for the comment about the show. Thank you so much. Ellis, one thing you can check out that I want to also mention to all of you, because I want to make sure that you're all aware of this as I pull this up. I want you all to see this, because we do have some really exciting stuff coming out with Yegal Masika. His brand new Tarantula 2 is coming out. You'll be seeing the trailer not too long from now, I promise. There are some new things out, though, when it comes to a rising card or haunted deck. This is really cool. These are the Loops new generation. Ellis, you were asking about good elastic stuff. Loops, if you're not familiar, are elastic bands that you wear around your wrists, and they're invisible elastic thread, that allow you to do things like a rising card or a haunted deck routine. And you get 8 now per pack. And that's why I wanted to mention Loops more importantly, is because a lot of people don't know. You pay $10. You used to only get 5 per pack. Now you get 8, and the price didn't change. So you can get Loops, again, from your favorite Magic dealer. One of my favorite things to carry with me. And also, if you are a big fan of using loops and thread, I would highly suggest picking up the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle, I don't have it in front of me here because I'm in the new studio. The Inner Circle looks like a business card or a credit card that fits in your wallet, and it opens up, and your loops are hidden and protected inside, so you can carry them with you, and you don't have to worry about them breaking. Very secure. So that's just something to think about if you're into thread work. Check out Loops, number 1. The other nice thing about the Inner Circle is it's $20, so you get the Inner Circle carrier, and you get a free pack of loops to go with it, so it's a win-win. So for $20, you're getting loops and the carrier. It's a no-brainer. So if you like that stuff, pick it up now from your favorite Magic dealer. So there you go. A couple things to think about. Good question, though, Ellis, and thanks again for the kind words about the show. Chris, should I predict the price of their jacket and then tell them the opposite price? That's funny. I have seen that. Nathan, my buddy Patrick Kuhn, did the Wikibook test for me, and it was great. It's very smart. So yeah, Mark Kirstein in general, I mean, he works for David Blaine, or does a lot of work for David for a good reason. Yeah. Let's see here. Should check out Fortuity. It's amazing. Would love to win. Okay, Ken, I'll check that out. Take care, Nick. See you got to run. Take care, buddy. Also, I've already made a few friends through the Hangouts, which is cool. I hope we can hook up some Japanese. Yeah, Alex, that's great. I'm glad to hear you guys are kind of making friends, making connections. That's another reason I really like doing this, because it's a great way to network in real time with people, make some friends, which is pretty cool too. Zacharias, hey Luke, what's up, Zacharias? How you doing? Are you working on any new projects or effects? I am, Zacharias. I'm always up to something. And I'm actually right now focusing on a deck or decks of cards, actually. So that's my big project in front of me. Still in the very early stages, so don't get too excited. But there is some stuff like that coming down the pipeline. And I've been sitting on a lot of Magic for a very long time that while it's not right now a priority to put it out, I do have stuff. I've got about 10 years worth of material to share with the Magic community when the time is right. So it's going to be really, really fun. Yeah. Got my ticket for David Blaine. Can't wait. Cool, Mark. That's awesome. Very cool. Glad to hear it. All right. Let's see. Chris, you never know. You're asking if you can win Everlast. You never know. Colin Cloud is great. Yes, Alex, he is good. He's great. Curtis Lee, you are in 2 places at once. How'd you do that? All right. Ryan, good to see you, man. Ryan James McKeerley. Hey, Luke, how goes it? It goes good, man. Hope you're doing all right. Just made it here. Are you showing viewer clips? And a big congrats and all the guests lately. No viewer clips today, Ryan. It's not because I don't have a lot of them, which I do. I'm going to try and do a show like that next week. I moved into the new studio space, and I have not had time to collect all those clips, put them in the system, and edit. It's just setting up this new studio, and this is only a small part of it, too. It's been a lot of work. But we will get back to that format soon. The guests have been amazing. It's been fun chatting with a lot of really fun people. But yes, we'll get back to the viewer videos, I promise. I think the use of a haunted Hank in the trailer is good use of beginners. Yes, Matthew, that is a nice thing. Yeah, in the Everlast trailer you guys saw, where the I think it's like the Glorpy thing. It's called Glorpy, where the handkerchief kind of lifts up. It's kind of like a spirit underneath there. Pretty cool. Good way to use that. Let's see. Scroll back up here, and we'll jump back over to YouTube in just a minute. I'm Illusion. Oh, James, you're Illusion G. All right, so you're in both places too. Inner Circle also comes with access to some great instructions. Yes, it does, David. Thank you for that. Yeah, Inner Circle does come with some instructions on how to do some different routines with the loops as well. Thank you, David, for the heads up. Bernardo, good to see you, man. Any way of releasing your popcorn trip publicly? Popcorn trip? Which popcorn trip are you talking about, Bernardo? Which one? I've heard the same thing. Ellis, the Amazing Jonathan, is back touring. Yeah. I also want to give you guys a heads up. I get asked a lot about one specific trick of mine, and I want you guys to know there's some good news coming. So SkyCap 2.0. The first time we put it out a few months back, it didn't even go up for order. It was back ordered. No one could get their hands on it. The good thing is, in about 2 weeks, I think, 2.5 weeks or so, SkyCap 2 will be back in stock. So if you want to get your hands on it, keep an eye out. I'll be sure to let you guys know. Again, it'll be in red, black, and white. So if you want to do it with a soda bottle, you can do it with a soda bottle. If you want to do it with a water bottle, that's an option too. But a lot of people were asking, man, Luke, I couldn't get it last time because it sold out. It is coming back very, very soon. I got the word from Paul Harris and the team and the team here at Murphy's. And SkyCap 2 is coming back very, very soon. So you might want to contact your favorite dealer, maybe get on a list or something, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go quick again. The first run, there were, I think, a couple thousand. They were gone in less than a day. So get them while you can, all right? So I did want to mention that to you. So Bernardo, where did you hear about that? Where did you hear about my popcorn thing in the hand? That's cool. I didn't know people knew about that thing. All right. That might come out. How the heck did you hear about that, Bernardo? So that's not something I've really shown. That was created for TV, so I'm surprised you know about that. All right. Let's go back over here to YouTube and see what else is going on. All right. Phil, I would predict that I will win Everlast. Phil, a good one. All right, all right. Does David Williamson have a book out? Yeah, Rasmus. Oh my gosh, yeah. David has a book. He's got a couple books actually. What's the first book? It was by Richard. It was a Richard Kaufman publication. I'm going to pull this back up real quick. I'm going to do a quick search and see if I can find it. What's the name of the David Williamson book, guys? Let me see if anything pops up. I don't know if we carry the book. Just going to see if anything pops up on the Murphy's website. You guys can come along for the ride if you like. Just going to pull that up real quick. There is a really good DVD set. Yeah, the one from Luis D'Amato. Ridiculous, great set for sure. There's some other older things. No, I guess not. You know what? Let's go David Williamson book. Let's see what comes up. I know there's one out there. Magic. Let's type in magic. Let's see. I'm going to pull up the images. There it is. Williamson's Wonders. I couldn't pull that one out. Yeah, if you want to check out David Williamson's work, there is a book. It's pretty hard to get a hold of these days, I think. It's a little better shot of it there. Williamson's Wonders. Pick it up. Probably out there from your favorite dealer as well. There it is again. A lot of his early work. Williamson is just crazy. So there you go. Check it out. Williamson's Wonders. That's another reason why I love doing these shows. It gives me a chance to help out people in real time, you know. So I totally forgot the name on that one. But there you go. Tommy Wonder is another favorite for sure, Curtis. I'll pop back over here to YouTube. Someone mentioned Tommy Wonder. What's up, Shanit? How we doing? Nice to see you out there. All right, all right. Let's see. Williamson's Wonders. Thank you, Rohan. Yeah, I was trying to pull that one out. I couldn't. Why no magic? What are you saying? Magic festers? What is a magic? What are you talking about? Ricards? What are you talking about? How did you get into magic? Good question, Rave. So when I was about 8, David Copperfield used to do a special, like a TV special, pretty much every single year. It was a 1-hour TV special. They had like the big stunt or the big illusion at the end. You know, he had one where he escaped from a building that was imploding, another one where he went over Niagara Falls, one where he made Statue of Liberty disappear, the train vanish, things like that. So when I was 8, I saw that when I was just a kid. I had them all on VHS tape, and that's what got me into it. I turned 38 here in just a couple months, and so I've been around magic now for about 30 years, but it was definitely Copperfield, those early specials. I think they were presented by Clorox. And then every year, also, there were other good specials on TV. You had The World's Greatest Magic and other stuff, so it was definitely those early TV specials, though, that really got me into magic and got me to where I can't get enough of it. Like I mentioned, it was 8 when I saw that. It was kind of cool, though, because when I was 13, I found out that my great-grandfather in Michigan was also a magician, a professional magician. So it's in my blood, and I never even knew it. All right, so pretty cool stuff. Good question. I like that one. So that's always a fun one to share. I do want to pop back over to Facebook. I want to see Bernardo's comment here. Visual. Where did you? I know. Yeah, Bernardo. You say you know. All right. You know. I don't know how you know, but all right. How can I contact you more casually, Krish? I mean, the best way to get in touch with us, honestly, if you do have magic questions or you have things you want to get in touch with us when we're not doing these shows, guys, we're very easy to get a hold of. You can use the Facebook page, Murphy's Magic Supplies. That's a great spot. You can drop us private messages there. But of course, if you don't use Facebook or don't like it, use the email address below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. When we do the shows where I feature your magic clips, guys, that's a good place to send your video clips. You can also send them on Facebook as a message too, which a lot of people don't know. So that's a good couple places to get in touch with us. All right, back over on Facebook. Daniel Ricks, I would use Everlast for many possibilities of combos, possible confabulation. Good idea. Combining with free will, combining with the visible deck. Yep. Good stuff. All right. Dig it. Lots and lots of good stuff. I would use that. Love the popcorn trick. Man, you guys in the popcorn. How do you guys know about that? What is the first time you see Eric Jones? He was 36. Man, I've known Eric back when he was living in Virginia. Probably known Eric about 15 years, I'd say. I've known Eric for quite a while. Yeah. So I've known a lot of these guys. We've kind of all grown up in the industry together. It's a pretty cool industry and it's a good brotherhood of people, sure. Who would you have to contact to release products from Murphy's? Bernardo, I'll be more than happy to share that information with you. I always try to bring this up. I always try to bring this info up for you guys on these shows because people always want to know how to submit magic. So I'm going to show you right about now. If you want to submit magic to us and have it released, head over to murphysmagic.com. That is our website. Go all the way down to the very, very bottom. And in this spot here, it says Join Us. Below that, third down says Submit Magic. You click on that guy right there, and it'll bring up a little Q&A thing. And then we're looking for some information from you. Name, email, and of course, one important piece here is the video that we want to see from you guys. It's good to see the trick performed and explained so that we know how it's done. That's why we do suggest you keep these videos unlisted. That way, no one has to see what you got, and everything is shared with us. Very, very confidential. We're not going to share anything. You know, we've been around magic. Murphy's has been around this industry for about 20 years. We wouldn't be around if we just got people's ideas and did whatever we want with them. So all your stuff is very, very confidential and secure with our team. So good question there, Bernardo. All right. It is the top of the hour. I'm going to take a quick little break, and I do mean really, really quick. I'm going to pop up a couple ways for you guys to get some free magic right about now from Mr. Gregory Wilson. These are 5 free tricks. You get 1 delivered to your email inbox every single day. These are all digital. These are all downloads that you can check out. And Greg will teach you these tricks, and he's going to give you all the details right about now on how you can get hooked up. So if you've seen this before, I'll be back in just a sec. If you haven't, make sure to get the information and sign up today and get your first trick today. We'll be right back.
I'm going to do everything I can to not sound like a sales pitch, but listen, 5 free tricks right out of my repertoire. They're fantastic, part of my immodesty, but they're impromptu. Listen, pens, bills, everyday objects, anytime, anywhere, you'll love it. Just hit the subscribe button, have a lot of fun. We'll see you on the other side. You can always hit the unsubscribe button. I don't recommend it, but did I mention free? 200, 300, 400. What? It's great. We'll have some fun. All I have to say is limited time offer. While supplies last, operators are standing by. See you soon.
And there you go, my friends. Some goodness from Mr. Gregory Wilson, from us to you. 5 free tricks. You get 1 every day in the old email inbox. So there you go. Check that out and let us know how you like it, all right? So we always make sure to mention that. It's just some stuff that we like to hook you up with. And we're also doing quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, we're doing more and more free videos on our YouTube channel. So if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. We put up one a couple weeks ago of Shin Lim from his At the Table. Probably once a month, maybe once a month and a half or so, we're posting up a free trick from our At the Table series. So you don't want to miss that, all right? So, yeah. Let's see what you guys on YouTube have to say now. Why no magic video features on the show? Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Ricards, they will be coming back. I literally just moved into this brand new studio. This is just one of these sets that we're going to have. So technically, I've been trying to get everything organized and together, and also trying to produce a show on my own. I just don't have the time to do everything while I'm also doing my regular day job with Murphy. So yeah, it's coming back, but no videos today. Just got my first free trick. Sounds good, Rafe. Sounds really good. Yep, already got them all. That sounds good, Curtis. Good, good. Have you ever performed a really hard card trick and had the spectator forget their card in the middle of the trick? Oh yeah, Cameron, that happens. That's usually why a lot of people have a card signed. That way someone can't forget their card, you know. On TC Tahoe, I mean, another guy that's been around forever, has a good reputation. I haven't personally seen his work, Rohan, but I've heard very good things, and he's been around this stuff forever, so I think he'd be safe if you've been wanting to check some of that out. You can buy from, no, you can't buy from Murphy's, Rave. We are, again, a magic distributor. We're a wholesaler. The people we do sell to are magic shops. So if you do see something that you do like at Murphy's Magic, all you need to do is contact your favorite magic dealer, and then you can pick it up from them. All right. Hi, Luke again. Hello, Shanit. How to get quotes from legends like you, Blaine, for my trick. Shanit, I'm certainly no legend. It's easy. You can just send video clips to people online now. Social media allows you to connect with people in a much easier way. So maybe try that through some social media stuff. All right. You can't buy from Murphy's Air Wholesale. Yep. Thanks, Craig. Let's see, late, but I hope made it. What's up, Rod Wayne? How we doing out there? Good to see you. All right, all right. David, when I was 8, my parents took me to see Harry Blackstone Jr. Wow, that's cool. I wish I could have had a chance to see him. Trespass looks really cool, Curtis. It does. If you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, you can check out the trailer here on YouTube. Yep. Tips on second deal. I think anytime you're working on any kind of moves, it's the touch. You don't want to hold the deck too tight. You don't want to be too tense. Relaxed, I think, is the best thing when it comes to any moves that you're trying to learn. Is try to do them relaxed and comfortable, which is one of the reasons I like to do a push-off double lift, because I'm tired of seeing people do all these really, there's just a lot of tension with their magic, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, Greg, since this is a Q&A, how do you get over the nerves of performing live? Being new in this and older, people just expect you to be good, so I'm nervous about going out and screwing up. Greg, all I can tell you is what's worked for me. A lot of that is just time. The more comfortable you are with the tricks, definitely helps. Because if you aren't technically savvy, if you're not sure how to do the tricks themselves, then you're too focused on the trick. You're too focused on doing the move right. Make sure practice first. Practice the moves, the routines. Another good thing to do actually is to, and this is something I did probably 10 years ago when I started doing some live streaming stuff, is to do it, but don't record it. Or just record it and watch it back later. Perform when no one's watching. It's really cool though with phones now. Grab your phone, record yourself performing, and then watch it back and make critiques. And you can see what you don't like. But when I started doing this broadcasting stuff, honestly, man, I would just pretend like I was broadcasting just to practice, because none of the stuff is easy when it comes to performing or this type of stuff or anything. The more you do it, though, the more you're going to get over it, and the less you're going to be thinking about it. You're not going to be in your head. You'll just be able to perform and do your thing. So there's a couple different thoughts. Eugene Berger is a legend. Andrew Naggin, good to see you, Andrew. Nice to see you. Blue back or red back? Actually, I go with blue back cards, Cameron. That's my favorite. What about you, Cameron? What do you like? Illusion G, I would use Everlast to figure out what a spectator's favorite wine was and turn some water. Oh, that's a cool idea, Illusion G. I like that. That's cool. All right. Creative bunch of guys out there. Love it. All right. Let us now go back over to Facebook. I don't want to ignore my friends on Facebook too. So let's see what they got going on. I would use Everlast to figure out what a spectator's favorite wine. Oh, come on, man. You're the same guy. That's hilarious. No. Whoa. Did you hear about Christian Schink's warehouse burning down? I think it was in Germany. All he's asking for is continued support of his products so everyone might know. Yeah, the Phoenix Deck guy. Really? When did this happen, Matthew? I had no idea. Of course I know who the Phoenix Deck guy is. Christian, yeah. His warehouse burned down? When did this go down? Do you have any details? Yes, it was Carshart warehouse. So sad. Man, do you guys have any details on this? Paul Richards shared a message from Christian. He sounds in high spirits. Man, that's really sad. I had no idea. Wow. If you guys know any details, feel free to share. Not a happy thing to share, of course, but wow, that's not good. All right. It was at the weekend. Okay. Thanks, Rob. Good to see you, Rob, by the way. Good to see you. John, 2 or 3 days ago. Man, dang, that's terrible. All right. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, James, that is sad. Yeah. All right. Do you still remember the first card trick you ever? Yeah, I think the first card trick I ever learned was probably the key card, where you just are able to find someone's card by using the bottom card as the key card. I think that's the first one. I think that's the one a lot of us learned when we first started out. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that now. That's actually pretty sad. All right, wow. Yeah, and I have seen some people popping up what they would do with Everlast. If you guys are just tuning in, we are doing a giveaway over the next week for Everlast. This is the world's first Swami rider. It doesn't need to be refilled. And you actually wear it as a ring. It's built into a ring. And so this is something, if you are watching over on Facebook, you guys have a chance to win. All you need to do is post a comment of what you would want to predict. We've been seeing some people pop up comments of what they would want to predict with it. That is one way to do it, is to tell us. It could be serious or it could be funny. But what would you want to predict using Everlast? And of course, if you are watching on Facebook, it does help your chances if you share the video. For me, I'm growing the show, and the more people know about it, the better. So you can definitely help out by sharing the show. YouTube friends, a little bit different because your comments aren't saved again. All you need to do is the same thing. Just tell me what you would do with Everlast, what you'd want to predict with it, more specific. And we'll pick a winner next week. And again, post those comments on the replay. We'll pick winners next week. All right, sounds good. Let's jump back. Speaking of YouTube, let's jump back over there and see what you guys got to say. Do you perform illusion? I do not. I am very, very familiar with how illusions work. Yeah, I always have trouble with the double lift. Wraith, it's a move that it only gets better over time, for sure. The German warehouse a couple days ago. Yeah, David, that's terrible news. I hate to hear that. Ross, welcome back. Good to see you. Love the studio. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. What's your favorite card to wallet? There's a couple of them I like, Andrew. I'll bring them up on the screen in just a second here. There are a couple different wallets I really like, and a couple that I've actually used. One of them is here, I'll pop up the website for you guys. You can come along for the ride. Card to wallets are really, really fun things to have because you're going to carry them with you anyway. One of the more affordable ones that's also very well made is the Real Man's Wallet. This is based on a Steve Drawn concept. There it is. I'll give you a couple shots of how it looks. It's a billfold style wallet. And you can see this on the left side of the screen, or you can see like a little lip of something. That is the protector where your ID is underneath that. And you see it now opened up right about there. And that is where the signed card appears, where the dollar bill is. This is a version of the trick where a signed bill appears in the wallet. So that is the section that you're seeing here that's now opened up. And so the signed card does appear in that section right there. Well, again, look at the price, $40. Come on, guys. It's made from real leather. It's a great wallet when it comes to a signed card to wallet. There is palming involved, but you can grab that from your favorite magic dealer. One of my other ones that I used when I was growing up was a wallet from Yigal Masika. He called it the Masika wallet. I don't know if they still sell them. I could actually look, I guess. But the only reason that I kind of got away from it from a casual perspective is because it really needed to be a Mercury folded card. So that's the reason why I kind of shifted over to the Real Man's Wallet. And speaking of Yigal Masika, he'll be on in the next month or so to talk about the Tarantula too. I know there's been a lot of questions about it, and rightfully so. It's a great thing. But we will have Yigal on to talk about it when we can tell you more, all those details. And I don't see the Masika wallet anymore. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, there's also the quick loader. I see some friends out there mentioning the quick loader. Yep, that is another good one. Brandon, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Detention, yeah. Quick loader, great wallet. Yep, right on, Phil. Right on. You have the Blind Man's Wallet. You're funny, Greg. I've been wanting the Real Man's Wallet lately. Yeah, it's a good one, Andrew. I wouldn't steer you wrong, man. If you don't, if the billfold type wallet is okay for you, you're gonna love it, and it's not gonna break the bank, man. What is the best palm for people with tiny little hands? Cameron, there's some other ways to palm cards. A lot of people think a palm just has to be this. That's not the case. You can also do a Tenkai palm. See from the front, it's hidden, but you have it in this type of palm. And then there's also the Gambler's Cop, where the card is sticking out the back, so you can't see it from there. So those are a couple of different ways. So I guess what I'm getting at is, don't just look at palming as just that. There are other ways to do it. There's a lot of good ways to palm that are described in the Card College series. Also, Michael is saying that Jerry Mintzer's Card to Wallet book is a must-read. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Also do want to mention on the Real Man's Wallet that we just showed you, Gregory Wilson also teaches his routine with basically where a driver's license changes places with your own, and theirs appears in your wallet. Very, very clever. Case, good to see you, Case, by the way. I think that'll be the next wallet I get. Let me know what you think of if you get it before I do. Right on, right on. I didn't know Danny D. Ortiz had a wallet, Rohan. Does any of you guys know about Danny's wallet? I'm not sure about that one. Thanks, C. White. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing my best to keep up with all you guys, but there are a lot of you as always. All right. Let's see. Speaking of more of you, let's jump back over to Facebook. All right. Yeah, be a real man and get that wallet. Ah, yes, James. That's right. What would people say is the best wallet for think of a card? You know what? I think, what's his name? I think Bang On, Mark Oberon, I think, just came out with the bicycle version. Let's look. And that's a thought of card. Mark Oberon. I think it's carried by us. So it's Mark Oberon, by the way, he's a UK guy. Has a lot of really, really good material. But let's see what pops up with Mark Oberon. I'm going to type in his name here. Oh, wow, that's not good. Server error. All right, let me try that again. Mark Oberon. All right, there must be some kind of ish going on. So we'll just pop back over here to Facebook. All right. That's weird. Okay, here we go. The Moloka wallet is a good one. Yep, that is a very good one. Right on, right on. Let's see. I would predict that hopefully Everlast does not go green after 16 months. That an issue I had no reason. Ah, okay, Rob. Yeah, I haven't heard any issue about that, so you should be okay. You should be all right. Okay. I don't think there's any safety issues, Rob. I think that you're good. I think that you're good. All right, you're still talking about the. Still can't believe the card sharks warehouse burned up. That's just crazy, guys. That's crazy stuff. All right, let's jump back over to the YouTube. Let's see what you guys got to say. No, I was here for the first one. I was just wondering if he was going to. Yes, Diego, we're also doing a giveaway for Everlast, which is the Swami writer that you don't have to refill. It's pretty cool. All right, cool stuff. All right, and this I do believe comes in sizes 10 and 12. You do wear it on your thumb. But it is a ring writer, and the best part is again you don't have to refill it. That's really, really, really cool that you don't have to refill that thing. You know. All right, I got to figure out my ring size to order Everlast. Right on, Garth. And again, I do believe people are wearing it on their thumb when they do it. Cameron, I've done magic for quite a long time. I want to learn advanced sleight of hand, professional routines. Honestly, Cameron, if you don't have any of the Card College books, I think you should start with one and go forward. Even if you've been around this stuff for a while, you learn a lot of good basic stuff just in volume one. And there's a lot of really, really good tricks in one and going forward. One of the things, the misconception with people is they just start picking up a deck and learning moves. But the thing about card college I really like is it actually starts with talking about the different hand positions, the different parts of your hand, the phalanges. And then it teaches you how to hold a deck of cards the right way and how to spread a deck the right way. Which, when you know those foundations, then you're actually able to learn card magic the right way. A lot of people just pick up a deck and hold it and just do it. But there's actually skill in how to hold the deck the right way and how to spread the deck the right way, how to shuffle, even overhand shuffle. There's correct ways to do moves. So I think if you really want to get better, that you should check out volume one and then buy the rest as you progress. They're cheap enough and they're going to provide you with a very strong foundation for your magic. Yeah. Phil, before I could palm, I used to put a piece of double-sided tape about pocket of my jeans, just drop the hand. There you go, Phil. What is this double-sided tape you're talking about? Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, whatever works, Phil, for sure. Luke, if you could do one magic trick for real, what would you? I'd probably want to float. I'd probably want to be able to float anywhere, anytime. If there was someone around me that I could just go and I could just kind of start to float up off the ground and then go back down. That'd be pretty cool. I really think that'd be fun. Card Control, Arthur Buckley is a good book too. It is. Yeah, that is a good book. Again, so is, I really like the LaPaul book. That's another good one. Some good card controls. Yeah. Have you seen Yif? I've seen his videos, but I haven't seen Yif in person. Do you like him? Is he good? Have you seen him in live? I think he does live stuff, right? Yeah. All right, let's go back to Facebook and see if you guys have any other thoughts here. Let's see. There's always people popping up. That's what I love about this live stuff. There's people that come, there's people that go, there's people that are here, then they're gone, they come back. You just never know. Mark Southworth, how we doing out there, man? Good to see you. Everlast looks great. Can it mark playing cards? I don't think it can. I think based on the way that it works, it needs to be paper. Yeah, I don't think you can mark playing cards. Now, you could probably mark the cards, but I don't think you could write on them. Yeah. Best illusion ever has to be Flying with David Garfield. So magical. Yeah, Rob. I remember seeing that on TV and in person. I remember seeing him do it when he was touring. Just blown away. And I will say, Chris Angel has a really, really nice flying sequence that he does in his live show now. That there's some moments in there that I really have trouble figuring out what he's doing, because there's some good convincers in there. There's one where he walks down a ladder and then he levitates in between it. So he goes under it. But it's, if the ladder goes up and he goes underneath it, how can there be something? And that's just one of the things. There's a lot of good convincers, but yeah. Have you ever created tricks, Stefan? I have. I have created. There's, probably a dozen or so of my tricks on the market. Maybe a dozen, maybe 10. I don't know. And I also was a creative consultant for Chris Angel for 7 years, and where I created hundreds of tricks for Chris for his TV series, and worked very closely with him. So yeah, I've created quite a few tricks in my day. Yeah. I thought of this awesome magic trick with floating levitation, but don't have the money. That's what it all comes down to. Yeah, the reality check. Yeah. What is your performance style? Very casual, relaxed. I don't try to be a character. I never try to be something that I'm not. I think that's a lot of times when I see people that are just getting into magic, they try to be something that they're not, and people can tell. People know when you're being genuine and when you're trying to be genuine. So just try to base your performance style on who you are. Maybe have it be a little bit of an extension of who you are, but don't try to be a totally different person. So, what was this? If I had Everlast, I'd predict my results for an upcoming test. 0. Uh-oh, Curtis. Dylan, how we doing, Dylan? I've been breaking into some Rubik's Cube magic, and I've gotten Cube 3, and it's become one of my favorites to perform. Yes, there is another really good Rubik's Cube source, Dylan. Good question, my friend. Let me bring that up for you real quick. I'll pull up the Murphy's website and see if we can find this. There is a product out there by Carl Hine and James George. This is the resource that even Stephen Brundage from Cube 3 says this is like the holy grail of Rubik's Cube magic. So I know a lot of people have been getting into Rubik's Cube stuff, and rightfully so. There's a lot of very, very good magic on the market. So I'm going to try to bring up a picture of it for you. Cube FX magic. And I'll show you a quick pic of that. There it is. So yes, if you are looking for a good resource outside of Cube 3, this is a 3-disc set. It is by Carl Hine and John George. Here's a little better shot of the packaging there. So yeah, Carl Hine, John George, and I believe Stephen Brundage does say that this is, Carl Hine has the holy grail of Rubik's Cube stuff. So if you're looking to get more into it, it's a little more pricey, costs a little bit more than Cube 3. But I think this is a great resource if you are looking to continue your path of Rubik's Cube magic, which has been very, very popular, and rightfully so. It's really very, very cool stuff, and people are very used to seeing it now. That's where I'm trying to go, because they've seen it on TV, they see Stephen Brundage do it, and it's very popular, so why not try to jump in. I know one of my friends, Jared, was talking about one of his, I think it's like his girlfriend's nephew or something. He's started to learn how to do it. He's like, man, I'm going to learn that just so I can pick it up and just do it. Like, kids are into this stuff. So, and so are other people. So, yeah. All right, but good question when it comes to Rubik's Cube stuff. I hope that helped you out. All right. Hope that helped you out there. Dylan, that's where I was looking for you, Dylan. All right. Let's see. And there's some of us who follow your religious leader. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. Just got out of school. What did I miss? You missed the whole show, Kyle. No, I'm kidding. We've just been hanging out, man, for the last hour and a half or so. So, yeah, I like James Buckler's answer there. Just be yourself. Yeah, that's easier said than done, though, right? Dave, let's see. What's up, man? Hey, bud, what's your favorite trick you created for Chris Angel? That is a good question, and I have an answer for you for sure. So one of the things people ask me about when it comes to creating magic is kind of like my style. Same thing, someone just asked me about my performance style. However, when it came to Chris, and any consulting that I did and have done, I tried to bring the magic full circle so it makes sense for the person that's performing it. So when I started to come to Vegas to hang out with Chris, instead of going out and partying, I went out and I walked around the casino with a notebook and I wrote the things down that were in that area where he might be. And one of the things that I'm very proud of, and kind of give you an idea again of how I think, and it's actually now in his live show too, is, there's the old illusion where you have the empty box on stage, they push it out, they show it open, maybe there's a puff of smoke or something, and then you whip away the thing and a girl appears, or maybe a lion or something appears, So I thought, man, it'd be really cool to use the same type of method, but let's make it into a luggage cart. And so on season 4 of Mind Freak, this was performed, and also it is in the opening stages of his live show now. It's the opening sequence. There's a luggage cart. We did this for a couple hundred people out in the middle of the valet area of the Luxor. Just push in a luggage cart, take out some stuff from some luggage. There's a big sheet or something. You can see it all the way around. You take the sheet, throw it over, whip it away, and there's a girl. That's kind of the way I think with magic, is how can I make it make sense for the person? And that's just one example, and that's definitely one of my favorite pieces because it made sense for him. So good question there, Dave, and good to see you, man. All right. What do you think the paradigm shift? I mean, Simon Black's cool, so I think you'll enjoy that. Yeah. Luke, do you remember ever seeing a VH1 called Abracadabra, Subracadabra? Yes, it was celebs. Yes, I do. You remember that? Yeah, I sure do. The Holy Grail is Brand the Girl Immortality. You're funny. I wish there was more TV magic shows like back late. Me too, Matthew. Me too, man. I really do. Is Chris technically a good magician? Sleight of hand, I was curious due to the whole. Yeah, I mean, he's got some chops. I mean, he could do stuff. He could do a pass. I mean, he's definitely more of a showman than a technician, but he can do stuff if he needs to, for sure. So, yeah. And Dave, you are welcome, sir. You are more than welcome. All right. Cool. Let us know, because I've been stuck on Facebook for a little while. Let's see what's going on over on YouTube as well. Jamie Dawes, what's up, Jamie? Good to see you, buddy. All right, nice little surprise popping in, and Jamie Dawes. Michael Murray has a great new effect with Rubik's Cube. Can't recommend it enough. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate the heads up on that. All right. Any reviews on Fake Pocket by? I haven't. No. I got it. I don't post often on Instagram, but I will be more present. Fake Pocket looks great. I'll have to check that out. Hey, Luke, I have a show coming up later this month, and it's my first show. I'm doing a routine where I blindfold myself, find 4 chosen cards. What music should I play? Harrison, I mean, maybe find something that you, find something that inspires you. Maybe find something that you actually jam out to and put it in the show. Don't just try to find stuff to find it. What kind of music do you like? Use that, For me, I really enjoy soundtracks and stuff. I get very inspired by that type of stuff. I like an assortment of music, but just find what works for you, what you like, and then transfer it over to the show, and it'll feel like you when you're doing it, And good luck with your show, Harrison. Hope you do all right with that. All right. Want impromptu magic kind of work or visual and simple? Yeah, I mean, Duncan, when it comes to impromptu magic, I've mentioned this resource before. Gregory Wilson has something called On the Spot. It's an entire project just on magic done on the spot, impromptu style magic. So that again is from Gregory Wilson, and it's called On the Spot. Yeah. I need some workers. Did that help you out, Duncan? Or are you looking for some other stuff? I'm going to leave the Cube Magic to Brundage. All right, David. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good, that's for sure. Yes, some of you out there on Instagram and on Twitter. That's cool that you're connecting. I like that. You're networking out there. That's what this is also here for, so that's cool. What is your favorite Michael Amar effect? Goodness. Take care, Harrison. Deuces. Amar effect. You know, the Iceman cometh is really, really cool, where the card ends up in the ice. It's very, very cool. I remember seeing Amar do shadow coins. Looks phenomenal. Yeah. Always a pleasure seeing you. Too consider love. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this is just one of these sets that we have getting set up for the new Vegas studio. So I got a lot more to bring to you guys, so just stay tuned. This is just kind of like our Q&A set. I have a lot of other have a lot of space to work with, so we're going to definitely utilize it and bring you more and more shows, more and more content. And again, if you guys are new to the show, we do these each and every Wednesday right now, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time. The reason I say right now is because we are planning on adding, or I'm planning on adding, at least one more show a week. I just really wanted to get the new space going before I start to add more to my plate. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. We've had a lot of good guests, and yeah, I can't wait to show you what else is coming in the near future. It's going to be a blast, guys. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We're only getting started, so yeah. Cool. Let's see. A couple more questions on YouTube here. Anthony, to all those who say, people who say Chris Angel can't do real magic, let's see you shoot a card up in the air 50 feet behind your back, catch it in your mouth. Yeah, I mean, Chris gets a lot of slack. You know, it is what it is. You know, the man is a celebrity and makes a ton of money. Yeah, I think that's the real magic. Yeah, topic work. Yeah, Andrew, topic work is amazing. Yeah. Sheer surprise. I'm not sure I know about that one. He did. I got to work with Michael Lamar a little bit. He did a really fun thing where he threaded a needle. That was really cool. Like he had a needle and he took the thread and he threw it and it went right to the needle. That was pretty cool. Take out Dylan. Hope you have a good one, buddy. Headed out for work. Gonna freaks people out with blockhead. Oh God, blockhead. All right, well be careful, man. But have fun. David Robinson. What are your favorite card magic books? Card College is a favorite for sure. Also really like Royal Road to Card Magic. The Paul LaPaul book, The Card Magic of Paul LaPaul, is another favorite for sure. I should actually bring up a picture of that one to show you guys because it's definitely one of my faves. You know, it's funny. I think I was actually in New Orleans at a convention. This was like, God, 15 years, maybe 20 years ago at the National SAM convention in New Orleans. And I had this book with me, The Card Magic of Paul LaPaul. I'm going to show you in just a second. And Lee Asher walks in the room and goes, all right, I know I'm going to like you because you got that book. Because it's not like a super popular book. But it is a book that's packed full of very, very good stuff, guys. And yeah, some really good moves and underrated stuff. I remember Bob Kohler here in Vegas frying me with some Paul LaPaul stuff. So it's another favorite. I try to drop those little nuggets every now and then. You know, I don't pretend to know it all. But some of this stuff is really, really good. And I like to share it with you here. So yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. What's going on Facebook? You guys should be on Netflix. Well, all right. Rob, great TV. Magic Directors are no longer with us. Ali Bonga, yeah. The team of Andrew O'Connor and Anthony Owen. Yeah, I know Anthony. Anthony Owen's a great guy, and hope our paths cross sooner than later. Yeah. Well, thank you, Stefan. We appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love, brother. I'm doing my best, my friend. I love this stuff. Magic has been my life for 30 years. I'm proud that I've been able to make a living at it. And to hear that means a lot. So, Stefan, thank you, man. It means a lot. Thanks. So I'm the one behind the scenes with all the social stuff, so thank you. Does Chris need to be a technically good magician to be a good magician? People like the show, they'd say, yeah, I mean, he's a great showman and performer. Like, he can do, there's even some close-up magic, some classic stuff in the live show where he does a shadow coins routine on a table. And then he does like a a coin routine where they end up in the cloud, like a Capintro routine. The guy could do stuff. He just isn't worried about doing it better than everybody else. He just does it, and that's all he needs to do, you know. But he's good. Chris is good. He wouldn't have gotten as far as he has if he didn't have skill. I mean, come on. The poster. You guys are still looking for my posters. That's funny. There will be more sets, Chris, with posters and stuff. Don't worry. Some of the old stuff will come back too. I just wanted to show you the new stuff today. All right. Luke, any good baseball cap or hat? Yeah, James, actually, there is something out there. There's something called the switch hat, I think. Basically, it allows you to use the hat as a switching device. There's a divider. It works kind of the same way as the old change bag, if you're familiar with that, where the inside layer, you can have it switch over. There's also a hat like that that allows you to use it to force stuff. So let's say you have, I don't know, a bunch of pieces of paper in your hat, and then you have someone reach in and pull one out. You can use that as a forcing device. Change cap. Is that what it's called? Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Create chop cap. There you go, Rob. All right. So yeah, there are things out there with hats, just not a whole lot. That's the one I know about. I don't know if there are more than that. Any other good book? Another good book is the Royal Road to Card. Yes, Sam, you're right about that. Royal Road is great. Big fan of Royal Road to Card Magic. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, let's come back here for a sec. Do you ever perform to Penn and Teller? I have not. I was actually asked to be on the latest recording of Penn and Teller Fullis. I decided not to for various reasons. More importantly, I just don't think I could fool them. And I know some people go on the show knowing that they can't fool them, but they end up using the promo reel, you know, the footage to help promote their show. I don't do a show, so it wasn't for me. But I have seen their show. I have, you know, living out here in Vegas, we have a lot of magic to look at, that's for sure. So, yeah. All right. Back over here on YouTube again. Good to see you guys. What about Tarantula 2? It's coming, guys. You'll be seeing the trailer in the not too distant future. I can promise you that. Yeah. I can actually, let me see. I'm not going to give you any details, but let me just look at my email. I can give you the dates right now. They're kind of tentative since you asked. So let me see. Let's see here. So it looks like the 17th, I might be showing you the trailer on the Murphy socials for Tarantula 2. So that is, of course, again, that is the 17th, which I believe is next Monday. Is that next Monday? So stay tuned. I'm not going to put that in stone, but that's part of the plan we have is the 17th. You will be seeing the trailer for Tarantula 2. All right? And then we're going to have, looks like we're going to try to do a live show with him. Looks like later to June, mid-June or so. So, yeah. But you'll be seeing that. Not, won't be too long now. So that's cool. All right. Cool. What is up, Hustle Magic? What's shaking, buddy? How we doing out there? David, best lecture. I'd have to say this guy named Luke Dancy. Oh, come on, David. You got me. I was reading that legit. All right. I appreciate it, man. You're very kind. But we could give you ideas of what you can do. Curtis, I appreciate that. I think my time is come and gone. Yeah. They've already filmed the next season. They did that out here in Vegas. Anthony, oh my gosh, Luke. Anthony, oh my gosh. Did you see Chris Angel's coin thing on his believe it was coins? Yes, Anthony, I did. I actually helped put that one together. So yes, he does that one now in the live show too. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't hear about Sheer Surprise. Maybe I'll send him a clip. Yeah, Andrew, sounds good, bud. Do that. What is the best magic lecture, DVD lecture? Ross, I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there, but it depends on, Ross, let me know what kind of magic you're looking at, and I can try to help you out from there. All right? Because there's a lot of different people who do a lot of different things. If you were to recommend another magician's lecture, come on, Jamie, man, I don't know. There's just so many people. God, I'll think about it. All right. Ciao, Mateo. There you go, Johnny Granada. All right. Guys are funny. I met Michael Amar once. It's too bad I forgot. Yeah, Michael's great. He's a legend, man. Yes, Yes, Anthony, he did do that on the Believe show with Threaded Needle, and that was AMR that helped him with it, yeah. Yeah, yep. Am at work, but on Hangout. Sounds good, Chris. Wow, to still produce products. And then we're back to where we were before. All right, cool. Trying to get to as many of the, let's see. I saw that Gregory Wilson. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Greg's great. He's great. I said that already there, Johnny. I hope that helped you out, though. All right. What's a must-get book? Card Magic, Card College. 110%. Got to get Card College. Absolutely. Got to get that. Hey, what's up? I love Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is really, really good. And it's like priced way too cheap. 40 bucks. I mean, come on. That's silly. Yeah. That is, I mean, if you were to buy just one coin gimmick, like the gimmicks you get in Sucker Punch, if you were just to buy one of those gimmicks as a coin, like as a coin gimmick, you would spend 40 bucks just for one. It's crazy. Yeah. Stage Magic or close. You know, I like watching both. I really enjoy watching both, Cameron. Always nice to know what other magicians you enjoy learning from. I hear you, Jamie. I hear you. Greg, love all your hangouts, but the straight up Q&A is best. Man, thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. Yeah. You know, today I was like unsure of what to do, but you know, again, if you guys saw what I'm looking at in front of me, this place is crazy. I'm literally rocking right now. We got 4 monitors around me. I'm only rocking the one camera today, but I'm also rocking 3 different computers. There's lighting everywhere. There's cables everywhere. And this is just one of the sets. Like I've got a set over here coming up. I've got a set over here coming up. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what's next. I'm not even going to tell you what else is coming. Just wait. Yeah. Thank you. Is Everlast great stick for beginners? Yeah, Shizzle. I think so. I think you could use it. It's not hard to do. So yeah, you could definitely do it. Yeah. Hater 13245. How we doing? You know what? Since we're talking about the at the table lectures favorites, I mean, there's a couple guys I think that are just fun for me to listen to. You know, Kalen Morelli is just fun. It's fun to hear how he thinks. I know Patrick Kuhn has done a couple with us. Patrick's another good guy. Rick Merrill did a really cool one. You know, Rick Merrill is got a very nice style. I like. Yeah. Do you ever plan to come to Canada? I've been there once, Andrew. I'd like to go back again. It was nice. I went to Toronto, which is beautiful. Very clean. Very, very clean. How good are you at cardistry? I would say I'm decent at best. I'm not a cardist, but I do enjoy watching it. What about Jam Cam and Tarantula 2? Sorry, I can't spell. Yeah, the Jam Cam is coming back as well, Duncan, as part of this new studio, a dedicated Jam Cam area for sure. It took a lot of work just to get this set up for today. So yeah, Jam Cam is definitely coming back 100%. I'm going to be auditioning for the Magic Castle Junior Association during the summer. Any tips for my success? Diego. Well, that's awesome, Diego. Good luck. I definitely think that the more prepared you are, the better. So to be prepared, perform. Perform as much as you can for as many people as you can. So when you do get up there and you perform, it's like riding a bike again. When you haven't ridden, you just get up and you just do it. You just perform and you go. So yeah. How was Brandon Wolf's at the table lecture? I haven't actually watched it myself. I heard it was really good. A lot of good coin stuff, for sure. So if you're a coin guy, David, I think that you would enjoy Brandon's stuff. Yeah. Hello, Sebastian. Will there be a live hangout today on Instagram? Sebastian, I might pop on for a little bit after this and do some Q&A stuff. So yeah. Cameron Jones, 1 to 10, how bored are you? 0. I love this stuff. I love magic. So 0. Can we see a really good magic trick? Not right now. I'm not set up to do any magic today. So, Diego, you're welcome. All right, cool. Let us see what's going on once again over on Facebook, and then I'm probably going to start to wrap this up in a few minutes. We've been going for an hour and 45 minutes right about now. So yeah, and looks like Sebastian is also over on Facebook. You guys are funny. What do I think about Alex Pentre's beard? I mean, Alex, I've known Alex forever. I think it's Alex, I guess. Peter Egging gave a great lecture. Here doing his double lip. Very cool. Yeah, Peter's great. Very, very smart guy. I like Peter a lot. Haven't seen him in a while. Ace Cummings, my birthday is the 24th. I'll be 30. Oh, man, that's great. Well, happy early birthday to you, Ace. Always good to see you as well, man. Hope you're enjoying life down in beautiful Florida. Daniel Ricks, my birthday is the 25th. I'll be 40. Everlast will be an amazing 40th birthday gift, 40 years in the making. That's funny, Daniel. Okay. What is your favorite kind of magic effect? Stefan's asking that. It's definitely the situational, kind of organic magic that just happens with everyday objects. Coins, rings, money. You know, I like that kind of magic the best, for sure. Yeah. Gotta go take care, Chris. You be good, man. For Advanced Card Magic Card Shark by Danny D. Ortiz. Yeah, man, Danny's work's good. Definitely tough. Yep. Not easy stuff, that's for sure. All right. Let's see. Not really familiar with that one, Sebastian. Let's see. My birthday is on the 24th of this month, and I'm turning 25, so I'm going through that quarter life crisis. Winning Everlast, my home. All right, we'll see. We'll see, James. You are everywhere, Sebastian. Hi, Luke. Hey, James Paul. Good to see you, man. Nice to catch live, hang out again. Yeah, James, always good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in. What do you think of Not So Tall Blatch? Oh, gosh. Yeah, Ryan Swigert and I, Ryan, if you don't know, is an amazing human being, but he's also just a really good magician, very creative guy. Ryan and I, when I lectured in Cincinnati, we decided to go over to a riverboat casino, and there was a small person that was dealing, and we've kind of talked about that forever. So good to see you, Ryan. That's hope life is treating you well, man. You and the fam, your family man over there. So. What do you think of the card or bill through ID? Oh yeah, it looks good, Daniel. You're talking about trespassing. It looks good. Yeah, the brand new release just came out. It looks nice, and the fact that you don't have to hide anything in your hands at the end, the fact they can check out the ID holder at the end, it's good. You know, a lot of good pluses there for sure. So yeah, Daniel, it looks like a good one. It looks like a good one. All right, cool. Probably head back over to YouTube one more time, and then we'll start to wrap it up over here. All right. Diego, you got it, buddy. You got it. How do you go about creating original effects? I'm interested in creating original material, but I have no idea where to start. David Robinson. I definitely have said this before. I'll say it again. I think if you want to be creative, start creating your own magic. You really need to have a good, solid foundation of magic in general. Think of it like a painter that wants to create something, a masterpiece. It's kind of hard to paint or create with all these different tools if you don't know what any of them do. So a painter could have all these brushes and different easels, but if you don't know how to use them the right way, then you're just putting something up. But if you know how to use these things and get the most out of them, then you've got something that you can be proud of. Same with magic. The moves that you learn, the sleights that you learn, all that stuff, those are your tools that you can learn to build with. Once you have a good toolbox of these different things, methods and moves and inspirations, then you can build off of that. But it's just like building a house. You got to have a good solid foundation before you can start to build something on top of it. So that's a good start. And then once you do that, take inspiration from, I look at different plots of magic and which ones do I like, which ones can I build on. And that's how I've done some creating too, is I build on different plots that I like. You know, like by that I mean certain things like a lot of people like the torn and restored plot where they'll try to find different ways to put the cards back together. Other people like the open prediction plot. So they'll spend a long time creating something like that. So maybe try to find different things that interest you creatively when it comes to different plots of magic. And then use all these different things you've learned to try to piece them together and make something hopefully that's brand new, right? Just, you know, I asked Cody Nottingham last week as well, the same type of question, and he said, you know, he had spent 8 years being in magic before he ever started to create magic. I think that's a pretty important thing to think about is you want to spend that time to be a true student of magic before you start to create and put stuff out, because that's when you make that transition from you're just someone that does it to someone that now is trying to sell it. There's money involved. Your reputation is involved too. So just want to be careful with all that. Make sure you're ready. I think it's the biggest point, you know? Good question though, David, for sure. Yeah. Creating magic is a very popular question. It seems to be a very popular thing people want to do these days, for sure. Iman, how we doing? It's nice to have you back. Nice to be back on Hangout again and join your advice. Thanks, Iman. Nice to see you. All right. And then we got back to the bill through the ID carriers. So yeah, I do think that one is a nice one for sure. Not showing any clips today, Dylan. This was just a Q&A today. The reason for that is we are moved now into our new studio space. Not fully moved in. This is just one little spot that I have set up in the studio. But I didn't have time to also produce a show on top of that. So that's coming again. No worries. And if you guys are new to the show, I want to remind you all that we are live each and every Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are live in a couple spots on our YouTube channel, Murphy's Magic. Also on our Facebook page, Murphy's Magic Supplies. Again, if you want to make sure you never miss an episode, because when you go live, not everyone's able to watch it once because everyone's doing different things, and I expect that. But if you want to be notified when we are live, a couple different ways is to like the Murphy's Magic Supplies Facebook page and turn your notifications on. That way you actually get notified when we're live. The other way to do it is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, you'll actually get notified when we go live, so you can tune in if you are available at that time to watch. So a couple of different ways to do that. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, the other way to do it is to use the email address below. That is social@murphysmagic.com. That is your source to send us your video clips, because we do shows as well where we show off your video clips. And so sometimes the file size is a little bit too big for Facebook. So you can use the email address below and you can send us your clips or just ask some questions. But you can also ask questions as a private message over on our Facebook page as well. That's a good place to send us a message. I'm there. Also, you can reach us over on Instagram too. Murphy's Magic. Probably going to go live over there for a few minutes after this. Say hello to some of the guys. So that again is Murphy's Magic. Yeah, Murphy's Magic on Instagram. You only get notified when we're live on that though if you are following us. So a couple different things to think about when it comes to all this fun stuff, because we're only really getting started. We got a lot more to show you guys as we go on. So you don't want to miss out on any of it. All right. James, appreciate all your help today, Luke. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, me too, James. I had a blast. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you're more than welcome. That's what I'm here for, buddy. All right. How much engineering is involved in creation? Sometimes, Ellis, other people that you work with take care of the engineering part. I'm not an engineer by any means. So for something like Skycap, the trick I put out with Paul Harris, he did the R&D. He had a team do it. So sometimes there's a lot involved depending on the gimmick, and sometimes there's not much at all. So it just depends on the trick. It's almost 4 a.m. now in Vietnam, and I'm still watching this Magic Live. All right, 4 a.m. You're hardcore, man. I like that. Very cool. Can you show, let's see. What's the other thing? Appreciate all your help. You're welcome. Stefan, what'd you say? Y'all are the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're awesome too. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Yes, Stefan, you're welcome. I think I saw your email pop up, Stefan, so we'll get you hooked up with your free copy. And again, guys, as a little reminder, we are doing a giveaway for Everlast. I'll tell you about that in one sec as I start to give some last shout outs before we wrap this up and get out of here. Thanks to all of you out there. I'm going to scroll through some of these. St. James Paul, good to see you. Sebastian, I saw you multiple places. Ace, good to see you, buddy. Krish, always good to see you. Ace Cunnings, good to see you. A lot of people have, again, joined us, had to go. New people have joined us, so it's always hard to... John Zara, always good to see you, my friend. A lot of good friends out there. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. And we'll be back again next week to do this all over again. Rob Dodge, great show as always, Luke. Great advice shared. Dr. Rob in the UK. All right, Rob, good to see you, sir. All right. And then we'll give a few last shout outs here over on YouTube. And then we'll start to get out of here because I got stuff to do as well. But I will probably pop on Instagram Live for a few minutes just to say hello to some of the guys out there. All right. All right. We are... you got it, Diego. How do you go about creating original effects? We already talked about that. And we'll give some more shout outs along the way. We got Curtis out there. We got Andrew Nagy, Hader, Greg Williams, Jamie Dawes. Good to see. Hugo, nice to see you. I'm not sure about any Danny D'Ortiz stuff coming out soon, but he's a very busy guy, so I won't be surprised. Rohan, thanks for all your questions and stuff. Chris Cram, always good to see you. Diego, good to see you. Shizzle. Hustle, good to see you, man. David, you had some good stuff as well today. Phil, good to see you, man. Johnny Granada, again, Chow Mateo, there you go. And a lot of other people have joined us and then had to go, and we are also about to go. But I do want to remind you, if you want to have a chance to pick up a free copy of Everlast, this is the first Swami Rider that doesn't require you to have to use any refills, which is really nice. It also allows you to wear it. As you can see, it's a ring, so you wear this. So there's nothing to hide, there's nothing to palm, to get into play or out of play. And we're giving you guys a chance to win a couple free copies of this. Facebook friends, all you need to do is post a comment of what you would predict with Everlast. This is a way to secretly write information so you can use it as a prediction. What would you want to predict? Be as serious or as funny as you want. Post those comments between now and next week's show, and we'll select a winner on next week's show. Again, if you do share this video as well over on Facebook, it definitely will help your chances to win. YouTube friends, you need to do the same thing. Post those comments about what you would predict with Everlast, and we'll pick a winner. Of course, you need to post your comments once this video goes up as an on-demand, and that way your comments actually show up, because the ones you're posting now live don't. They are gone after this, which is strange, but oh well. So that's how you do it, and we'll announce the winners on next week's show. Congrats to last week's winners. I announced them earlier. They picked up a couple of free copies of Rift, and we gave away a couple of copies of Rift today as well, live during the show. So make sure you do tune in. You never know what we're going to do, who we're going to have with us. We have guests pop on. We have magic giveaways. We do all this fun stuff, and we do it for you and with you because we want you to be able to experience this stuff and interact with these creators and ask the questions you want when it comes to making yourself a better magician, or when it comes to purchasing the magic that you've been on the fence about whether or not it's for you. So we want to make sure you're informed and hooked up with as much info as possible. And so that is why I'm here each and every Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time to do it for you. And we'll be back again next week to do it all over again and to bring you more and more awesome new stuff. We got new sets, new studio, we got new stuff and new magics coming, and exciting, exciting times. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support and feedback. And speaking of feedback, a couple things I want to ask from you. Number one, if you are a new viewer, tell me how you found the show. And number two, if you are new as well, tell me where you're tuning in from. We are an international bunch. We have people watching all over the world. And so if you are joining us for the first time, tell me where you're watching from. That'd be pretty cool to find out. All right. So that about wraps it up this week. I want to thank all of you for chilling out and all the great questions. There were a lot of them today. And I think next week we may have a guest. I'm not exactly sure yet, but the notifications will go up on the scheduling, both on YouTube and on our Facebook page. So stay tuned for that. And you will get all the information about who it is and what time and all that other good stuff. So in the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up the way that I always do, and that is a friendly little reminder that magic is something that's brought us all here together now. You're watching this obviously because you're a magician, because you are interested in this stuff, and that is a feeling that you got because of something. Whether you saw a magician perform live, whether you got a magic kit, maybe you saw magic on TV, maybe it was on the internet, you never know. But you're here now and you enjoy this stuff, and we're all here together now because you obviously love magic too. So never forget that whatever it was that got you into this stuff, again, whether it was someone performing or on TV, that got you here now. You never know when you're passing that to someone else too, when you're performing for them. You never know when you're going to inspire someone to pick this stuff up and to try it. So remember, performing isn't always just about fooling people and tricking them. It's also about potentially inspiring them and helping them maybe find something new, or maybe it's just helping to make their day a little bit better. So keep that in mind as you go forward. I think those are important points, and that's why I always end this show with those things, little reminders for you. Okay? So that's it from me to you. We have gone 2 hours this week. And I went by fast. What a fun Q&A sesh. But I have a blast with you each and every week. And I can't wait to be back again next week to do it all over again. And I've said it before, guys. I'm going to say it again. Just wait. Things only will get better as we go forward. Better and better and better. We only want the best for you, and that's what you're going to get. I can promise you that. All right? In the meantime, though, practice, perform, and practice some more. I want you to get better, and that's the only way to do it. You got to put in the work. There are no shortcuts. All right? My name is Luke Dancy. I've been your host. I'll be back again next week, next Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern time to do it all over again. All right, guys. I'll catch you next time. See ya.